My name's Emil. I'm a digital strategist and I answer marketing questions. This is episode 30, and this question is about Google Ads and how do we get leads for an acupuncturist. This question is from Reddit, from Archon or Arcan, and generally they want to know how to build incoming leads for an acupuncturist having some difficulty here. I have just the right answer for you. I hope I've solved this problem many times for acupuncturists and like businesses. So let's jump into what I'm going to cover in this video. Local service businesses live in bottom of funnel, and I'm going to explain why that's a bad thing. How to identify top of funnel opportunities, and then how to build a funnel for local service businesses. This is going to definitely increase the leads for your acupuncturist. Like I said, this is a replicatable process I do all the time. But first, every Sunday I send out one email that recaps all the marketing questions I answered that week. If you want to stay up to date on best practices, strategies, and become an overall stronger marketer, I think you would really enjoy this recap. It would mean the world to me if you could subscribe to the newsletter and my YouTube channel. Now, back to the answer. The most important thing that I have learned representing small service businesses across the United States of America is that the bottom of funnel is highly competitive, extremely expensive, and doesn't create evergreen content that will give the small business a fighting chance against bigger businesses or just a lack of awareness in the community. And the reason I bring up the funnel is because when we're looking at this, we may be tricked into thinking that we need somebody who has a high intent based right off the rip. But for like an acupuncturist, and this works for chiropractors too, and any like business, is there's going to be limited keywords that we can bid on in a given area. And for instance, I just pulled this as a quick report. Licensed acupuncturist near me only gets about 390 searches in the United States per month. So an acupuncturist near me gets very little searches. I don't think it even registered in SEMrush. And in Google Ads, it's like $1.50 a click. And to me, I look at the lack of people seeking an acupuncturist as the problem, not the fact that Google may not have the right users asking for that question at any given moment. So we can, if we focus at bottom funnel, getting somebody to type in that very exact search that's high value, that limits our options. What we want to do is move up the funnel chain. And what I do is I look at questions people ask about acupuncture. How much does an acupuncturist session cost? Does insurance cover acupuncture? What conditions can be treated with acupuncture? And is acupuncture worth the money? And there's like dozens of other questions. So what we want to do is we want to create content around this. So the acupuncturist could hire somebody, or my preference is have them shoot videos and structured videos that are going to go on YouTube. And we start addressing this and we create content around each one of these questions. Then we run into Google Ads for outbound display. We'll use YouTube and this Google Display Network, and we'll target people in, let's say, a 3, 5, 7, 10 mile radius that makes sense for your location. And the idea is to get in front of them. So a YouTube video that jumps in like, if you're suffering from nausea, acupuncture can help. Or if you have these issues, or acupuncture solves many of these problems. And it's a little more forgiving than Facebook ads, because the moment you address an issue, Facebook will flag you. But if you follow best practices for Facebook, acupuncture, or chiropractor, or any medical ad, and apply that to a YouTube ad and be very direct in who you're targeting, get those outbound clicks for pennies into your website. And then when somebody clicks on that website, have a lead magnet. Like on that page, I would put something like, what conditions do you suffer from? And you would click and it would drop down, and how long have you been suffering? It's like a little questionnaire. And then at the bottom, let's say acupuncture, you need 5 or 7 sessions. Here's a deal for that. And a little video talking about the process thereafter. Just like a little flow that starts solving somebody's problem immediately. Or guiding them through some common questions like, does insurance cover acupuncture? Most insurances do. And start creating entire little worlds around those questions that you can promote through YouTube and display. And as people go to your website, you're using GTM to tag them, putting them in a remarketing list, doing display marketing on Facebook and Instagram as well. And hopefully that leads to a schedule. But if it doesn't, we also want to make sure we're prioritizing Google My Business. We want to be updating our hours, posting specials on GMB, posting images. We want to optimize the GMB experience overall. And then we also want to have a Google search campaign for high intent keywords like acupuncturist near me. Does acupuncture work? We can do high intent and medium intent keywords up there and bring them into that same funnel. And what we're doing is we're taking whatever our budget is and we're spreading it across top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel, and focusing on the content that can be used time and time again. So building the website, building tools, and ideally, we're building a funnel for a local business. So I would take 3 to 6 month time window and talk about here's what we need in 6 months, and start building something every few weeks along that way and putting it into our promotional campaign. I have seen this work tremendously well for all sorts of edge case service businesses, because acupuncture does have a place for people, but they need to understand what that place is and what's the best area to go to do that. And then focus on reviews on the GMB. Get lots of people to leave reviews, and you can even coach customers on how to leave the reviews to make sure that the keywords that they're using, like this acupuncture solved my nausea, or this acupuncture really helped back pain, or this acupuncture helped seasickness, whatever it is, whatever acupuncture actually solves and helps, make sure that people are commenting on Google My Business. And at the end of the year, you should have tons of videos, articles, and little tools all living on the website and building these little evergreen campaigns organically that also can be promoted through display, search, and YouTube. I hope this helps. I hope it was clear enough. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you found some value, it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe below. I answer marketing questions daily. And as always, good luck and happy marketing.